Hello everybody, hope you're well. This video is all about the best folding e-bike I've ever reviewed, and probably the best one I've ever seen. This lightweight aluminium frame, easy to fold up, easy to put back together, and comes with lots of features. In fact, I would say if I was designing an e-bike, a folding e-bike, it would be this bike. Let's go through some of the specs. So why do I think it's so good? Well, basically it ticks all the boxes. It's a 250 watt UK motor, hydraulic disc brakes, aluminium frame, 18.5 kilograms, easy to fold up, easy to put down, easy to adjust seat and handlebars. It's got a carbon belt on it, so there's no chain to get oily, which is particularly good when you have a folding bike, because obviously you're picking it up and you're moving it around. And that, according to the specification, that carbon belt will last 33,000 kilometers before it needs any work. This is pretty incredible. Folding pedals, nice height for the seat and handlebar adjustments. Little rack on the back, comes with a stand. According to the spec, it will do up to 100 kilometers on a charge. Now that's probably on flat ground on the lowest setting. It's got a torque sensor, and it's just a nice looking bike. It's got back and front light, which we'll have a look in a minute, and they're off the main battery, so there's no silly other lights you put on. It's even got indicators if you want that. But if I was honestly designing a folding bike, and a folding bike for campervans and motorhomes, it would be this one. It's undoubtedly the best one I've reviewed of all the folding bikes I've reviewed. And I really like it. I think it looks stylish, it does everything you want it to do, and it's not ridiculously expensive. ENGWE have got a sale coming up, and I don't know exactly the price of this, but there's undoubtedly some offers, so just check the description, and there may be a list of all the offers on all the bikes from ENGWE, or there'll be a link to their website which lists all their offers, but check it out. So let's take it for a ride and see how we get on. The ENGWE P20 is definitely a folding bike that ticks just about every box, if not every box. Perfect folding bike, I think. Be great for campervans, motorhomes, even on boats and yachts, or just putting in back of your car or commuting back and forward to work. You could even take that one on a train, it's that small and light. Surprisingly quiet. It's got a thumb throttle on there, but that's for walk assist. It is a torque sensor, so that means it understands how much pressure you're putting into the crank, and when you start pedaling it gives you the power. Nice little display, it gives you the speed on there in kilometers, can be charged to miles per hour. Obviously comes with a bell. These buttons here are for your indicators. The brakes are super keen, probably over and above what you actually need for a bike of this size. Nice day for a cycle ride though. Super quiet motor. That tapping you can hear is the key. I've left the key on there and it's tapping against the handlebars. It turns out a good speed. Obviously restricted to 25k or 15.5 mile an hour, but it gets there well enough. That motor pushes out well. Ideal, back of the camper van, do your camp outside the village, jump on this, nip to the pub, nip to the shops, get your supplies and come back again. And it fits perfectly in the back of my camper van. Oh, that's great fun. Has an easy to remove rear battery that you can charge in the bike or take it out. The switches and the display on this is a small screen, which I quite like, because if you're thinking about a folding bike, if it's got a big screen on it, it's liable to get knocked and battered. So having a small screen like that protected out the way is a good feature for a bike like this. That's the display. Button on the top you press and hold. You don't need a key to run this, so you don't have to have a key in it to run it, but there is 2 keys that come with it to unlock the battery, to take the battery out. That may be flickering on the screen, but it's purely the screen. So you've got your speed, how many miles you've done. There's an indicator at the bottom there of how much power you've got left in your battery, and then there's a rocker button here, and it goes up the settings 1 to 3. And if you press and hold this button, it goes into the memory and gives you all your average speed, maximum speed, distance, trip settings. And if you press and hold the top button, a little symbol comes on for the light, and you have this very stylish bright light that's in the frame. There is one slight problem with that, because as you're cycling along, if you turn your handlebars and go around a corner, the light's still facing forward. But I think that's a compromise, and a good compromise to have, because that light is safely hidden away in the frame, and with being a folding bike again, it's not going to cause you any problems of getting knocked. And the backlights are there at the back of the frame, and there's one either side, and they're actually indicators in there as well. But again, they're hidden out the way and they're not going to get clobbered. And there's the indicators. It's a bit sunny at the moment, I think you can see them flashing. They are quite bright on a night. No gears on this, so there's no derailleur or any gears to adjust. It all works on a single gear and using the different speeds of the motor. It's a very nice CE marked 250 watt motor displayed in the back there. Plastic mud guards, which are great because they're easy to clean, and again when it's folded up you can't bend them. If you move them out of place they'll just pop back to shape. It comes with a stand, 20-inch spoked wheels. And as I say, those disc brakes are hydraulic. That magnet on the front there links to that magnetic plate on the back there. Quick release handlebars for adjusting up and down, and quick release handlebars for the top. So you can rotate those, or you can actually take them off if you want to fold it up and make it even smaller. Decent handle grips with palm guards on. Let's just go back in time to the cottage when I put it together and show you how it went together and how it was delivered. Pretty light this for an e-bike, which is what you want for a folding bike. So let's show you how it was delivered, how it was packed, what comes with it, and how it goes together. Packaging looks fine. Be careful of these staples they put in the top. I always take those out because I fold the lid down and then put the rubbish in the box and catch yourself on these. This must be the tools and the charger. Let's have a look what's in there. Charging brick, UK plug, folding pedals, which is good to see. Some tie wraps, there's a nut there. Those are the tools you get. And if anybody's an age like I have, these are like a 1970s motorbike tool kit. With the same sort of plastic wallet. So if you ever had something like a fizzy, they used to come in this type of toolkit. Rear reflector, bell, a magnet thing. It's probably for when it's folded up. And the instruction book. Not going to use the instruction book. I might have to find out what that magnet's for. Relatively straightforward. And I'll only use the tools that it comes with. So let's put it together. Of any marks, straightforward assembly, pedals, already slidden the seat in, and front wheel, mudguard, handlebars. I think that's it. As always when putting these on, check you get the right pedal on the right side. So on the crank arms they've actually put stickers on with the rotation, so that's right and it goes that way, and that's right and it goes that way. So if you get these wrong and try to put them in the wrong way and force them in, you'll damage the threads and you'll have to change the crank arms. So I'm pleased to do that. It's good to see they do that, because I mean generally, I'm building bikes all the time for review, but generally you probably only build 1 or 2 bikes, maybe 3 in your lifetime, would you? Oh, that's clever. So this magnet thing fits on the front spindle of the front wheel, and when you fold it up it connects to the back. That's why the nut wasn't on this side, so you fit this on and then put the nut on. Fit the magnet. If you fold the bike up, then slide the magnet onto the spindle and then put the nut on, you can line it up nice and easy. There we have it. I can't see any marks, scratches or anything, but all looks good. Let's get back outside. Folding this up nice and easy. You can either slide the seat down or take it out. You can slide the handlebars or take them out. There's a clip on the side, the handlebars face forward. The pedals push in and lift up. You need to lift the side stand up. You push this lever forward and then pull that out and fold it together. And then there's a little magnet that fits on the back and it has its own stand on the bottom. So let's look at the sizes. Size wise, well, if you can hear an aeroplane in the background, there's somebody who lives near us who's got their own stunt plane and that's what's flying around. It sounds like he's crashing all the time, but he's just playing. So length wise, maximum length I would say is 34.5 inches long. Height wise, with the bars left in, is 32 inches, and obviously you can take those out. If you was to take those out and take the seat out, I think that'll be the highest point, you'd get it down to about 26.5 inches. Width wise, you're looking at about 15.5 inches. And I haven't got a big garage in my camper van, and as you can see there's a lot of stuff in my van. The good thing with not having any gears on this side where you normally have your gears is perfect to lay down, and because it's not heavy I'm actually laying it on top of my bodyboard, and there we are. That just leaves me to say thanks for watching the video. Check the description below. Keep watching for our Christmas giveaways because we've got a number of videos already out for that, and I think there's some more to come. And we'll see you on the next one.